there are some really strange things going on with Xerath's new skills. If you have Smartcast on, and let me just verify that I indeed have Smartcast on, he will channel his Q if you buffer one of his skills into Q, even after you release the button. So for example, if I do this, he still channels his Q. And then stranger still is the input from E is saved or something, so his E comes out after his Q is channeled. And this same thing will happen with W. However, there's a stranger thing still that happens with W, where if your cursor is out of range of his W's range, he'll walk forward for a certain distance and then cast it. And this isn't necessarily even the distance that he needs to get in range for his W, because like if I look at the indicator and I put my cursor just past the indicator, he'll still walk forward way further than he needs to before he stops. Yes, this happens with his... this doesn't happen with his E. If you put the cursor way out of range with his E, he'll still just stand there. Presumably because of the way that W and E work when they're cast normally. A similar thing, but almost in reverse, happens with his ultimate. If you cast his ultimate and then you press Q, like directly afterwards, he'll cast his Q after you use all 3 charges of his ultimate. Let me see if I can get it to work. So cast 1, 2, and now watch, I'm not going to press Q and he'll still cast it probably. Yeah. So, yeah, some weird input saving bug, something going on. Every once in a while, if I use his E, oh, just like that, if sometimes it won't cast his E, and he'll just save his, or he'll just keep channeling his Q even though I'm not holding the button. This is happening with E, and usually not W. W usually just casts normally. Oh, wow. So that time, I've never actually seen that happen before. That time he channeled his Q, didn't cast it, then got in range to cast his W, and casted it even after the channel was done. Yeah, so really, really weird things happening. Again, like, the input is just one after the other. So yeah, that's all I got. Weird things.